Saddleback College, where the Bishop Amat Lancers will be taking on the Santa Margarita Eagles. Tom, what does it look like tonight?
Well, tonight's game is two Pac-5 teams. Both did not make the playoffs last year. Amat is going to run into KJ Costello, 6'5" quarterback, has received offers from Stanford, Cal, even Lane Kiffin over at Alabama. It is going to be up to Damian Garcia from Amat. We'll see if he's got his speed guys ready to go. Tyler Vaughns, Trayvon Sidney. This game is going to come down to what it always does. Defense, turnovers, who makes the fewer mistakes. And this is week 0, so it's going to be magnified even more. Who can step up their game here in the first week of the season.
New season full of brand new opportunities. Stay tuned for highlights interviews here after the game.
The opening of football season starts in Orange County for the Bishop Amat Lancers, traveling down to face the Trinity League's Santa Margarita Eagles. The student section for Santa Margarita was excited. Amat kicks off to start the game. They would hold Santa Margarita on their first drive, then this interception. Damian Garcia, his introduction, first game starting. Santa Margarita takes over, and KJ Costello connects on this 5-yard touchdown to Connor Bianchini. It's a 7-0 lead. You see one-on-one coverage there. Limit turnovers. We talked about it to start. Damian Garcia has this picked off by number 25, Matt Mark. Later on, KJ Costello. He fumbles. Second half action started with Bishop Amat getting the ball and swinging it to the outside. Brandon Arconado, he had a big gain tonight. A couple plays later, 27 yards. Garcia throws his first touchdown pass, and we're tied at 7. Extra point was good. Santa Margarita started to go to the ground. Dre Hall with a big gain on this one. Running over players. Then KJ Costello with the swing pass to Matt Mark. He has a big gain all the way down to the Bishop Amat 22. And later on, this 12-yard pass gets tipped to Jerome Bohulavsky. Bohuslavicki. Jerome Bohuslavicki. 14-7 lead for Santa Margarita. They kicked off, and Brandon Arconado is going to get a big return on this one. All the way down the Bishop Amat sideline. They end up catching him at about the 20-yard line. It's going to lead to Garcia's second touchdown pass to Tyler Vaughns for 10 yards. See two angles of it. The officials come in, confer. Yes, it's a touchdown. The third angle, you could see he got that foot in. The kick was good. It's 14-14 with 10:37 left in the game. Big backbreaker on this one for Amat. They held Santa Margarita to third down. It was 3rd and 15. The swing pass by Dre Hall goes all the way down to the 1-yard line. Next play, Matt Mark runs it in for a touchdown. And it is 20-14. The extra point, we never show extra points unless it means something. And sure enough, on this one, the Santa Margarita kicker is going to pull this. Miss the extra point. It's 20-14. Special teams coach says do not kick it to Arconado. So what do? They kick it to Arconado. And he goes the same side all the way down and gets caught from behind at the 1-yard line. It's going to set up this 1-yard run by Anthony Camargo. And with the PAT, Amat leads 21-20. Costello back to work. Big gain on the first down. They eventually get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Matt Mark straight up the middle. And he finishes it off with a 1-yard run to make the score 26-21. The book says go for it. The 2-point conversion. Costello swings. It gets deflected, tipped, and knocked down 26-21. 2 minutes left. Amat driving. Garcia running it to the 50-yard line. Then another run up the middle. Then on the 4th down, pass is intercepted by Kyle Sweet. He's going to run it. And we thought this was probably the end of the game, but miraculously, Amat gets it back on 1st down. Pass to the sideline for another 1st down. They're at the 15-yard line. Garcia looking into the end zone. Ruled out of bounds. 2nd down pass to the sideline for a short gain. 3rd down for Amat. Ball gets tipped out of the end zone. It's 4th and 2 from the 6-yard line. They need 2 yards for a 1st down. Garcia's going to roll to his left, try to throw it up. The ball falls incomplete, and Amat loses.
The final score of tonight's game was 26-21. Santa Margarita with the win. Let's talk to Victoria's head coach, Rick Curtis.
Entire team,
Talk about that
the
finish
offensive line,
tonight. Wasn't that a
and
pretty
the
exciting?
entire
Exciting game.
staff of Santa
Both teams played hard.
Margarita. Great
And
game
my hats
by
off to
Bishop
Bishop Amat. They
Amat
just kept coming
and
back at
Santa
us.
Margarita.
We
Drive
just
home
happened to
safely,
make
and
the
God
play at the end, and
bless.
it's 4th and 2. Got to step up. I mean, it was just a great game.
Let's talk about that game. Total defensive game through almost 3 quarters. And all of a sudden the offense took
Yeah, I think
off.
everybody, the defense got worn down a little bit, and both offenses did a good job of coming back and leaning on both defenses. So,
Let's talk about your quarterback performance, KJ Costello. That's a long passes. How'd you rate his performance tonight?
Good. I think, coming out of the chute after last year being injured, I think he did a great job for us. I think he's going to get better as the season goes on, and we had a lot of guys cramping up there at the end. So I don't know what it was like on the sideline. Probably the same thing, but we were out of players.
Tonight for Bishop Amat, let's talk to head coach Steve Haggard.
So the offense started opening up. Talk about the offense tonight.
We made too many mistakes, so that's really our issue right now. Is we're just making too many mistakes. So we didn't play well enough to win tonight. We should have won this game, and we have to fix those things.
I thought Damien really stepped up big towards the end of the game, especially. Unfortunately, he didn't make a big play there, but he did make some really good throws to get you into that position. Right
there were some kids that made plays and we were just inconsistent. So we have to make more of the little things need to be done well, not the spectacular stuff. That's not going to get us anywhere. Spectacular plays, people will say, we need to be consistently on the little stuff, like not jumping off sides and just little things like that we have to correct. And when we do, I think we'll be very good.
3 touchdown passes tonight for Santa Margarita. We talked to quarterback KJ Costello.
Hey KJ, let's talk about that game tonight. Very defensive game for about 3 quarters, and all of a sudden the offense started to open up in the 4th quarter. What did you see that was working out?
Well, first half we were moving the ball. We kept getting down to the red zone 3 or 4 times inside 30, 35-yard line. We didn't convert. So we went in at halftime. Really didn't make much adjustments because we were doing everything for the most part right. Hats off to my O-line. They had an unbelievable night just pounding the ball. And when you can pound the ball like that, it opens up the passing game. So, we went in at halftime and said if we wanted to win this game, we're going to have to do exactly what we were doing but convert in the red zone.
One of the defensive leaders tonight for Santa Margarita was Kyle Sweet. He had a touchdown interception, and we were able to catch up with him after.
Talk about that interception that you made towards the end of the game.
I was just in the right position at the right time. Our defense held him pretty much that whole drive, so it was just a play to be made. I really can't take all the credit for that. It was our whole defense doing their job.
Let's talk about how you guys were in such a defensive game through 3 quarters, and all of a sudden, the offensive exploded. What's going on?
I think part of that is due to just tiredness. A lot of us were cramping towards the end of the 3rd quarter there. I think that had a huge factor.
The final score of tonight's game was 26-21. Santa Margarita with the win. Bishop Amat does go 0-1, and Santa Margarita 1-0. Bishop Amat heads on the road next week to take on Aledo, Texas. Reporting from Saddleback College, I'm Courtney Pons for the San Gabriel Tribune.